I suppose it would help to turn the burner on for the beans. I like beans.
What am I doing?
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I really have nothing to compare that to. What? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying how to make beans on toast.
Finally.
Finally, for those of you that don't know, a lovely subscriber, one of you guys sent us a amazing box package, and in it was
parcel.
And it was in the ingredients on how to make beans on toast and his own recipe and everything. So shout out to you, Graham. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your patience for waiting on us to make this video. It has taken probably 2 months now. Time just absolutely gets away from us. It's like I have an idea. I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that. And then it's like
2 months later.
3 months or even sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, I really need to get around to doing that. So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing here today. Before we get in the video though, guys, please like, share, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Go check me out on check us out on Instagram. Go follow the channel's Discord. And if you want to send us something, all that information will be down in the description below.
Okay, so for starters, I wasn't sure what kind of bread to make or have, so I just made my own. Just plain white bread, pretty much. So, I'll have you have the honors. I'll let you have the honors of cutting the bread.
Okay.
And apparently thick slices is one thing I saw. Cutting it in thick slices.
And
voila. I'm going to set this over here for now.
This is going to be pretty interesting because actually I haven't probably cooked with you in at least 3 or 4 years, 5 years. I think it was before we were even married.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we were courting, I know we cooked together. Other than that, you kind of helped with meals, but usually I'm always doing it, or I'm just always doing it.
It just happens that way. We have a pretty traditional marriage in that sense, so.
Yeah, well, I don't mind. I like to cook. Anyway, I was going to give you a quick overview. We're going to have the beans on toast, and we're going to use these beans.
Which is what Graham sent us.
But a lot of people recommend using the Heinz brand. And someone else sent us these, so we're going to go ahead and do 2 different kinds of beans, but I'm not going to mix them, so don't freak out. We're just going to try each one to see which ones we like better, or, I don't know, give our opinions. Plus, I like beans. And then we're also going to make custard, the powdered version, which apparently is this is the kind that you guys recommend, so I'm going to give that a shot. And then there was also
This thing is Mr. Kipling's.
The puddings, the sponge puddings. So we're going to attempt to make these. Unfortunately, I discovered we don't have a microwave. Well, I knew we didn't. We knew I didn't have a microwave, but these are only microwavable. So I did some research and I found a way to hopefully let it cook in a toaster oven instead. And hopefully I don't ruin them. So we're just gonna scoop them out and put them in a mug and, well, we'll see. Hopefully it'll work. And then we've got our special HP sauce that we'll add at the end. And I think we're about ready.
Well, before we get into it, I want to say shout out to Graham. He wrote like an actual invitation to tea, or how we say dinner.
Which for us is going to be lunchtime.
Most of this is actually sent by him. The sponge cakes, the one type of beans, the custard, the HP sauce, all that was sent from Graham.
Yes.
I wanted to say, I'm not for sure if I mentioned it in the P.O. Box opening, but he went into a lot of detail about what he sent and how to make it. A lot of people do that when they send stuff. I just wanted to say real fast, I really do appreciate it. It's like extremely thoughtful, and we don't really get into it a lot on the P.O. Box because it's just too long to read.
Yes, but it makes a lot of sense reading it now.
Exactly.
We're about to make it and cook it.
So anyway, these are...
Alright,
so... You just tell me what to do.
Cut the bread.
Okay.
Semi-thick slices, but not so thick it's not going to fit in the toaster.
Okay.
Why are you doing it so seductively? The way you move back and forth.
I don't know, for the camera.
Those are very thick. I think, just 4 slices will be enough.
It's like half a loaf of bread.
I mean, to be fair, it was a small loaf of bread. right, let's go ahead and put it in the toaster.
Don't we need to be heating up other stuff as we're going?
Yes, but I want to see you put it in the toaster first.
You want to see me put it in the toaster?
I want to see you put it in the toaster.
This is our toaster. Super sophisticated. Barely fits.
Does it fit lengthwise?
I don't want to get stuck. Boom.
We may have to flip that at some point.
Flip it?
Flip it.
Oh, you mean flip it?
Yeah, rotate.
All right, now what? Oh, also, we are going to be trying a cuppa, the PJ Tips.
Oh, yeah.
And I never noticed this when we opened it on the package, but there's a quote on it, PJ Tips. You guys probably know this, obviously. But I really like the quote. It was, there's nothing quite like a cuppa. Getting comfy, popping your feet up, dunking a bicky or 3.
A bicky? Not heard that term.
But here at PJ Tips, we believe that cuppas taste even better together.
Okay,
so go on.
2 cuppas.
Say those magic words. Shall I pop the kettle on and do you fancy a cuppa? So I don't know. I like the quote. I like everything about it.
Okay, well in that, you go ahead and pop the kettle on. I'm gonna start making the custard, I guess. Well, maybe I'll just stick the beans on because that's not gonna take much. All right, so I got all my pans here. Ooh.
Small. I know that's weird, but okay. They smell like baked beans.
Yeah, they don't smell anything different. Now I'll have you open the little cans so we can get those cooking.
Okay. Can I ask you, why do you not have a electric can opener?
Because that one's more reliable. I grew up using an electric can opener and I didn't like it. It was always fiddly and I don't know, I just didn't like it. It's hard to explain. I'm just gonna say I like that one. We got it for free, I think, and it works.
Me and her have very, very different kitchen etiquette or cooking. Like we do normally
Cooking methods.
Cooking methods, yeah. We don't get along very well when we cook together. So.
Hence why I like to cook most of the time.
All right, we'll flip these.
All right, flipping the toast. All right, I'm making custard. Starts off making a mess. Beautiful. Alright. Making the custard. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a pink color. That's weird.
Just like you.
Alright, 2 tablespoons. I'm trying to get it flat. This would probably last a while. That's kind of a heaping tablespoon.
You might want to do several servings, like double.
No, this is going to be like over 2 cups worth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because a pint is over 2 cups. American cups. Alright.
Pint is a American measurement.
Sugar. Well,
what are you talking about?
we use cups more than pints.
We use pints all the time.
2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. Sugar.
Which for those that may wonder, the sugar looks different because it's pure cane sugar.
Yeah.
So it's not
bleached or whatever.
It's not super white granulated.
And it's organic. All right, next, milk. Where'd my cup go? There it is. A measuring cup.
Measuring cup sent from Graham to make sure that we had the proper measurement.
2 pints. No, that's cups. 1 pint, not 2. How many pints? 1 pint of cold milk. I see. There. Okay. Now, I just add a little bit at a time to make a roux or a paste, and then I'll add more.
Does it say to use a whisk?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so just a reminder, that saucepan over there is the Heinz.
Heinz.
That's the other kind.
Which 2 of those little Heinz seem to be about the
And
same.
then we got
as
the
one.
PJ Tips.
Why does this look like cheese?
I can't really think of custard. I always thought custard was like a sweet dessert thing.
I think it thickens up like a pudding.
Oh, I don't know.
But maybe not quite that thick. Toast popped again.
Is the toast supposed to be hot when you put the beans on toast on it?
The butter needs to be melted into it, so we need to get plates. I suppose it would help to turn the burner on for the beans.
I know one thing a lot of people mention in the comments is it has to be piping hot.
What?
You want to put the beans on everything really hot.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to try on one side. I seem to remember some comments a lot of people were suggesting cheese. Think that was a thing?
I don't know.
From what I remember, it was lots of butter, the correct beans, the correct bread, which we can only do so much of, obviously because we have sweet bread. Apparently, you guys think our bread is sweet. So my wife, anyway, she made the homemade bread. Hopefully, it's not as sweet. This is probably about as authentic as we can get with beans on toast. besides an actual British person making it here in America for us, or going over there and getting it in person. Because most of everything came from England to here. If we screw it up, it's
not our fault.
No, partly, yeah. Also, he sent us Bird's custard. Is that I'm assuming that's a common brand. Is there like a better brand or a different brand that people prefer?
Well, according to his letter, he says it's better to make it by scratch. But he was trying to be
to be
helpful, because I don't think I've made custard.
This has the royal crest thingy on it, so the Queen has approved it.
Ah. So I think this is the best kind. It's bumping! I need to stir faster.
Do you want me to pour?
No.
I'll go ahead and get the tea going. Push to free the fresh taste. Come on over, it's been too long. The other tea boxes weren't as involved as this one. Oh, that smells really good.
They smell. Smells like tea.
So I can go and put the tea bag, I'm assuming just one.
Yeah, one for each.
Put the tea bag in mug, boil water on the hob.
Is the hob what they call the stove?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, is that what a hob is? Is this contraption, this stove oven? I know I say oven, but that's just because I'm from the Midwest. I know technically the oven is the inside part, whereas
I just say
stove. Well, I think stove is just the shortened version of stovetop.
Yeah. Okay, so the custard's a little confusing.
Why?
Because it says heat, stirring occasionally until gently boiling, and then it just stops. Doesn't say if you let it boil for a long time, or once it's boiling it's done, or you have to let it sit for a little bit. That's it. That's all the instructions. I think I just have to bring it to a boil and then I'm good. Which, it's bubbly, but that's just because of the whiskey.
Very few ingredients. I'm really interested in what this is going to taste like.
These beans heated up way faster, the Heinz. I think it's because of the pan I'm using. I don't think it's boiling yet. It's just bubbly from all the whisking.
The beans are starting to boil.
Yeah, look at that. These are really boiling.
And these are the cooking instructions from Graham. Just as a heads up. That's what we're going off of. There's one thing I'm pretty sure they don't really use kettles over there, so they don't get to hear that sound too much.
There it goes.
So satisfying.
Alright, shut up.
Now, since you're the expert on this, I have not made British tea yet. This is my first attempt at making it, so.
Well, you just add water for now.
Alright, leave room obviously for milk.
Just a little bit of room.
Yep.
Slosh it about, why don't you?
It just sits there.
Yep. Okay. Leave it for a few minutes.
And we're using our cups. Again, another subscriber sent us. They're amazing. Oh gosh, that's so cool that you can just see the steam pouring off of it.
Alright, the beans are bubbling, which you're supposed to let that happen so they can be nice and thick.
I can get the toast probably going ready for butter.
And I think we're ready for butter. Ah, no! Don't burn the beans!
I don't know if this makes a difference, but I'll show you guys. The butter we're using is organic salted butter. It just comes in 4 sticks like this.
Which I think theirs doesn't always come in it, because
isn't there? Isn't
like a big block.
I was gonna say, isn't your guys' butter like a big, huge block?
I've also seen it short, like half a stick, our size. I don't know.
The cheese.
Still whistling in the morning.
The cheese we're going with again is the same brand, Kirkland cheddar jack cheese.
I gotta keep stirring this. I feel like it's gonna stick to the bottom otherwise. Too many things going at once. I think this is about done.
What am I doing? Going for HP sauce. He said...
It goes directly on top of the beans, on top of the toast, so we just add it last.
I know, 2 tastes. I feel like I'm going...
It's boiling!
Oh, that's more than a gentle. That's a roiling.
Whoops. I'm cooling it down.
I want to say thank you again one more time to Graham for making this possible and just for your time and effort and just sending us everything that you thought of. Like, you thought of everything, and I really appreciate that.
I think I'm going to set this off a burner.
Burn them.
I'm not burning them. They're just very hot. Okay, so for the sponge puddings, we're going to see if this works. I got to scoop them into a cup and then flip them over. Preferably without messing up the sauce on the underside. Come on out, come on out. Yeah, buddy.
This is actually starting to smell really good.
Oh, I hope this works.
Anything I can do? Other than look pretty?
I was about to say that. Stand there, look pretty. out of my way. Honestly, I wonder if these would be good cold.
People are probably gonna scream at you just for mentioning.
I don't know. Most desserts are good hot or cold.
So I'm assuming again you guys have one of these. This thing's a toaster oven. We use it when we don't want to fire up the whole oven. Also, this is a crock pot. Again, that's not, you guys know that. But this is full of my wife's chili, so yummy yum.
That'll be dinner.
Oh, 3 minutes left. The toast is slightly burnt. I think it'll be okay.
Hopefully it'll melt.
Well, it's gonna have all this liquid of baked beans and stuff.
Yes.
You can just hear the crunch on it.
It looks perfect. This is the kind of color I like toast to be.
You guys said add butter, so I'm adding butter. Oh, I just got my hand in there. That's disgusting.
Well, you'll eat that one.
That's okay. Oh my God, this there we go. Get in there. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
You're just destroying that bread. Okay, I'm buttering the next one.
I'm allowing it to seep in. What are you talking about?
I'm buttering the next
Look
one.
how beautiful that is. Look at it. It's amazing. Oh, and then the tea. Check out the tea. The tea is very dark. I think it's time to almost pull the bags out, but I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer to time it with everything else.
Yes, I think so too.
All right, now what?
And the custard looks
Looks like it's thickening.
I don't know how thick this is supposed to be. I am so confused.
I really don't know what custard is, so
I think we drizzle it on top of the sponges.
It doesn't say anything about that.
I think it did. I feel like it might be burning the toast.
Then pop it up. It's gonna be hot.
Ow! That's slightly brown.
Add lots of butter.
Start off with a little bit and smooth it gently.
My toast, her toast.
Yes.
Mine was the proper way to do it.
Yours was butchered.
Mine allowed it to seep in.
Mine isn't seeping in. See, look at that. Look at all that butter. It's like a full tablespoon or so.
This I feel like really bad for our health.
I love butter. Ow! That's hot. Ow! Alright, I think this one's about done. Alright, I think we're ready to spoon over the beans.
The beans.
I'm gonna start with these beans. The Benston baked beans.
Okay.
And you spoon them over.
You don't dump them?
Well, it said spoon over. Just yum, yummy. I'm gonna do a lot. So these ones will be covered in that.
Making a mess. You dripped. You dripped.
Sign of a good cook is making a mess. Okay, so that one's that one.
Well, we gotta add HP sauce and cheese.
In a second, not yet. We're gonna try without cheese first.
You guys see how bossy she is?
Alright, now these are the Heinz. They're still hot, they're still steaming, they're nice and thickened.
Thickened?
Thickened.
Oh, so you just dump them on that one?
Smooth it out. And then we also have to eat this the proper way. With a knife in the right hand and a fork in the left.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So you can cut it. That's how they eat. We don't, but we have to do it the proper way. It's in the instructions.
Alright, show...
Next.
Cheese.
No. Next is the tea.
I was gonna sweet mine with honey. I don't know if that's like a sin or not over there. Everyone I've heard says sugar, but I'm gonna go with honey, so.
I'm gonna do sugar in mine.
And
This one is mine.
it doesn't, whichever cup you want.
2 for mine, because I'm so sweet. And then you want honey?
Yep.
I'm just gonna squeeze it in.
I'll let you know when.
Say when.
Keep going, 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 keep going.
Okay.
Let's see if you'd stop.
I forgot to take out the bag.
I was gonna say you didn't take out the bag. Don't you have to like beat the bag?
No. According to people, that's some people do, some people don't.
Oh.
It
Gently
can be
squeeze.
a big no-no
Gently
or a big
squeeze.
yes.
The tea's much darker than last time though, so I'm looking forward
More
to it.
flavor. Of course, I think in general this tea was slightly darker. Do you want milk in yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna put milk in yours?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I should put coffee creamer in it just to piss me off.
No. Okay, a little bit of milk. All right, we made our cuppa. Let's pan over here. This looks fairly thick. And I think the thing went off, so we should get these out of the oven.
Nope.
Okay. Hopefully these are cooked enough. Either way, they'll taste what they taste.
They taste what they taste?
They'll taste what they taste. I can just carefully grab it. Ooh.
I think that worked out.
I think they're supposed to be like drizzle down. Ooh, that one's starting to drizzle. I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
And I think I'll just put this in a bowl.
And like she said, this is probably gonna shock a lot of people, but we didn't have a microwave, so we may have screwed up on the Kipling cakes quite a bit, but we're still gonna try them out and see what they taste like. Not that it's hard, but like, I feel like everyone said this is such a simple thing. Like 5-year-olds are just doing this, and
Beans on toast.
yeah, and we have like the whole.
We are making it more complicated.
The whole kitchen's like a wreck.
Maybe I should transfer these onto a smaller plate.
I thought you were gonna put them in a bowl.
Not those.
Then what's the custard for?
You spoon it on separately. I don't think they set in the bowl.
I want mine set in the bowl.
I suppose we could do that.
I was gonna set mine in the bowl.
Okay.
There we go. That looks beautiful. Look at that.
Okay, that does look right, but
I mean, it's probably not, because you're always right and I'm always the wrong one, so it's probably the wrong way to do it.
Those are hot still. I'm going to move this onto this plate now.
Okay.
Wow, that was so loud. I don't like cheese on mine.
I want cheese on mine. I didn't say to put on yours.
All right, well, which one do you want? The Heinz or the Benston baked beans?
Which one do you want?
I want the Benston.
I want the Heinz.
Okay.
That's why we make a great couple.
All right, I'm putting some cheese on yours.
Just half side.
Too late. I'll just put it right in the center.
Okay, I will scoop a little bit off. I wanted to be able to taste it just raw,
well, you can do
beans on top.
Now, the HP sauce we dump like in a little pile directly on top, I think.
Yes.
Which I don't know if we're actually going to like it or not, but...
You can put on just one.
Yeah, I think so. Pour the HP sauce in a pool on the beans to your own taste. So I think we'll just do one on either side.
No, I want 2 on mine.
2 of these?
Yeah.
Okay. But only on one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That looks weird.
Yeah. It's like malt vinegar.
Actually, I might only take one because that's a lot in that little container.
Yeah.
That
Okay, we'll try that out.
looks like barbecue sauce. My beautiful cheesy. Not very cheesy, to be honest, but there we go.
Not quite a pool, but you know. Okay, I think we're ready.
So you might be asking why we're like not eating at our table or whatever. It's just so dark in that room.
Yeah.
Because we have a weird layout of our house. But anyway, we just thought this would be better because our kitchen has way more lighting. So
first, I'm gonna try some tea. Ooh, that is way better than the other kind.
It was very weak.
Yeah, I think I need to
Let it steep longer, I think.
Yeah, like 10 minutes maybe.
Let it steep longer and less milk. Because, yeah, the less milk is actually pretty good.
That's really good. And the right amount of sugar. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. So it's not in my way. Okay. So the proper way.
Okay, just please teach me this.
Knife in your right hand. Fork in your left. Cut off a little corner. Carefully.
You're making them up.
Okay, I need to... What happened?
Can
All right.
you spill my tea?
Why don't you put your tea to the side like I did?
You put it on the floor.
Well, that's to the side. Now that you've cut your slice, which I think I'm going to cut mine a tad smaller, and it's got beans on it, I'm going to dip it in the little sauce and then eat a bite.
Well,
I built a bunch of sauce. Ow! The sauce is very tangy and I just got a big old glop in my mouth.
it was amazing.
That was really good.
Oh, I like the sauce. I don't know what you're complaining about.
It's not bad, it was just I got too much at one time. It was very vinegary.
I do think I somewhat burnt my toast, so you can just... I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's very crunchy.
It's kind of awkward eating this way, but it's not too bad. Swap.
Swap.
Yeah, because we gotta try the other beans. Mine was the Benston baked beans. This is a Heinz. Get a little bit of cheese on this.
I want to switch
There's
so bad
sauce.
in my right hand.
The beans are very different.
Yours are better.
I agree. Alright, switch back.
I chose the wrong one.
Mwahaha. Well, this was what Graham recommended. Sorry for all of you who picked the Heinz.
So yeah, that was our first swap.
We gotta try the pudding.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Here, we'll set this to the side now.
Mine's like buried in the custard.
And mine is separated because I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I'm gonna try just the custard first.
Oh, good idea. It's so thick, but not like set up.
I really have nothing to compare that to. What? What?
I don't know, it's just a blatant thing to say.
I don't though.
So I have no opinion at this point.
No, I mean, I have nothing. It's like sweet, but not too sweet. It's like thick, but not thick. It's like its own. It's just its own thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try just a bit of this first. The sponge. It's a very moist cake. I'll put them together.
Mr. Kipling does everything right.
I think it is supposed to go in the custard.
If not, you made that decision now. The custard by itself is unique. Like I said, I don't really have anything to compare it to because it's not thick enough to be like an actual pudding.
Yeah.
At least not what we're used to. It's hot, so again, that's different. It's good. It's actually not bad by itself, though.
I'm really hungry, I just realized.
This is a great lunch. Thank you, Graham, so much.
Thank you for feeding us. We're so hungry.
You work so hard.
So did you.
Yeah, just thank you so much, Graham, though, for sending like pretty much everything for us. It definitely made it a lot easier, even though I think we made it way more complicated than it needed to be. I don't know if you guys take it for granted. Like, you guys are probably so used to this. This is literally all foreign to us. Never done this. This is our first time making any British thing. Obviously, we've tried British snacks, we've tried British foods, but we've never actually tried to make it. This is definitely our first for us. I think it went decently well. We may have screwed up this pretty bad if you're not supposed to put it in the pudding.
It tastes good, though.
I think other than that, though, it's pretty semi-authentic.
I would hope so.
Like I said, probably about as authentic as we can get it here in the middle of the United States. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you thought of our cooking down in the comments below. What we did wrong. Let us know what we did right. You know, some positivity is kind of nice.
I do like that.
If there's anything...
leave a like.
Also, let us know down in the comments down below if we should be trying some other British foods, if we should try to make them. And just let us know all around what you thought of the video and everything else. You know me, I use my hands a lot. I clap. It's just part of what I do. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, one more time, I have to thank Graham. I cannot thank you enough. And we'll catch you guys.
Thank you, Graham.
And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Please be safe. Take care. Look after one another. And cheers. Oh, wait. I forgot.
Oh, yes.
We can do this.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is the ultimate test to see if we did correctly. See if he even likes it. So. Is he good?
This is called beans on toast.
I want to try the sweet.
You want to try the sweet thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you a sweet thing now.
We're going to choose two different things here, okay?
I have this.
In just a second, you got to try this first. It's stuff all around it. That's called custard. Is that good?
I want that now.
He knows exactly what the sweet thing is. Alright. You gotta get a little custard with it, though, apparently. It's a big bite. Jeez.
He's got a big mouth.
Okay.
Which do you like more, the beans on toast or the sweet thing?
Sweet thing.
Of course you do. What's in your hand, buddy?
Now, you want to show this? You want to show it?
Doggy.
Yeah. That's his favorite dog.
Do you want to eat some more?
Hey, you want to eat? Yeah.
This is something that I think a lot of kids your age eat overseas.
Right? Eat this.
He doesn't care. Alright.
Is that pretty good custard?
Cut.
Good job.